The Locky Trinity slump continues as Henry Cejudo was one scorecard away from cashing our plus 450 ticket. Ali Askarov and Bilal Muhammad ended up doing the damn thing. Unfortunately, Henry Cejudo was unable to, so that continues the drought like I said. But we got a pretty good parlay to put together for this card. Not, a huge one like the last one, but hopefully one to get us back in the win column and start chipping away at this deficit that we are currently at. Quick plug for the MMA Fight Archive. There are only 5 spots left for the Pioneer tier since I just launched it last week. Shout out to everybody that's already signed up. We got over or close to 1,200 fighter profiles on there currently, and we're adding more every single day. Road to UFC profiles have already started dropping. Contender Series starts next week. That's where you'll see the full use of the MMA Fight Archive. That's where we have you covered with Contender Series fights, and obviously Aries FC, KSW, and a bunch of the other top MMA promotions in the world. That's what the MMA Fight Archive is good for. Link in the description below. Make sure you guys check it out. I appreciate everybody that's already signed up. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into these 3 legs for the Locky Trinity. Let me just pull it up here real quick for you guys. First leg up, we'll start up from the top down. We're going to go with Jailton Almeida. Super chalky here, but I feel like he's the safest spot on the card. He has a tremendous grappling advantage over Jairzinho Rozenstruik, and even though that this is the first true legitimate heavyweight closest to his peak that Jailton will be going up against, luckily Almeida has a big enough grappling advantage here that he should be able to get this fight to the ground, whether with his agility and power on the feet or just a big double leg takedown, and then from there I think he'll be able to squash Rozenstruik from on top and find a finish soon thereafter. I'd be surprised if this fight trickles into the second round. Give me Almeida first round, but he's going to be the first leg of our Locky Trinity. Second up, a little bit chalky here is one. Some money coming in on the other side that does not scare me whatsoever, but I'm still going to go with Natan Levy here. I get it, Rodriguez going down a weight class, looking in very good shape. However, I feel like he is one of those guys that still needs a little bit of that reminder that MMA is not as easy as it has been for him over his first 5 wins, where he's been able to just squash his opponents within the first round. I think that he's gonna, punch himself out essentially here, allowing Levy to get that top position and crush him from on top and eventually get a finish in the second or third round in this matchup. Rodriguez could eventually turn into something decent, but I think that he's still at the early stages of his career where he feels like the big power is the only way to win fights. And yes, he's training over there at the MMA lab, but I think he needs a heck of a whole lot more grooming before he can take that next step. Give me Natan Levy here to win. I see a lot of love for Pete Rodriguez this week. I just don't see it myself. Sure, he has that early first round knockout capabilities, but the deeper this fight goes, the more likely I think that Levy is able to pull away with it and smash him from on top with his superior grappling and then win this fight, probably, like I said, in the second or third round. And the third and final leg, again, this is a super chalky card, so I want to find something, not as chalky as the rest of the card to bring the odds down to at least get them into plus money territory for the parlay. So I'm going to go with Cody Stamann to get the victory over Douglas Silva de Andrade. I believe that this is a solid fight for Cody Stamann to, remind himself that, okay, as I continue to take steps back up the ladder, there are going to be some dangerous guys that will make me pay in the pocket if I stay in there too long. But I think his speed, agility, and in and out movement will allow him to touch up Douglas before he gets hit in return, and that will also allow takedown opportunities for Stamann to showcase himself, where he'll be able to take this fight to the ground and do solid work from on top, grinding this fight out over 15 minutes and winning it by decision. Douglas is dangerous, but I don't think for a long time. I think as this fight starts dragging on, and if Cody Stamann puts on a good enough pressure and pace here, he should be able to slow down Douglas, take away the zip and that pop from the power that he has, and grind this fight out and win a decision as he normally does. Earlier this week, we got in at plus 148 on FanDuel with this parlay, but with some love coming in on the Douglas side and the Pete Rodriguez side, the odds have gotten slightly better now where we can get that parlay at plus 162. Appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you guys check out the 3 best prop bets that drops tomorrow as well. And the Bellator parlay or Bellator podcast, which also dropped today as well. If you want some action on that, I got you guys fully covered with a breakdown of all 14 fights. All right. Good luck on all your action this week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 3 best prop bets. Peace.